Spelzy, commentary, and plan.
Hello YouTube! Spazzy coming right at you with another commentary. Today we're playing Lissandra in the jungle. I'm glad I'm here. Guys, sit back, relax, get yourself a drink. I've got my sturdy, oh so popular cup of coffee. And let's enjoy. So clearly I'm playing her in the jungle, which is a little bit crazy. My conclusion is going to be that she's not too viable in the jungle. Her cooldowns are sort of high. Her clearing time actually not that great. I almost failed my either a little bit. That was derp. And she's a little bit squishy, and she requires blue, and it's just not that potent as it is in mid lane. Have been enjoying her though. Have been enjoying her. Why in the jungle, you might ask? Well, I played a couple of games mid, but I wanted to get this commentary out earlier, actually. I wanted to get it out so you guys could, you know, see Lissandra and get a bit of a feel for her. But as it were, my girlfriend visited me this weekend, so I obviously wanted to spend some quality time with her, and so thus this commentary is out today. And by then I'd imagine that there's a couple of like commentaries out there for you, or well, at least enough content, and some of you have already probably tried her a lot. So I decided to, you know, let's throw down a little bit of a curveball there and hit her up in the jungle and see how she does. Runes and masteries really weird here. Again, I'm just experimenting here, so I'm rocking flat ability power quintessences. Magic penetration marks, armor seals, and magic resist per level glyphs. And I've got some weird masteries, man. I think I'm like, yeah, 10, 11, 9 for some movement speed and buff duration and utility because you need that mana. Then some like armor and minion reduction and health and defensive, and then our magic pen in offense. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, like... well, please let me know how you play her, if you've played her at all in the jungle, and you guys can read through the comments and see and upvote the good ones as usual. But as you've seen now, I've made a couple of ganks mid, sort of derpish most of them, wasted flash, a bit of weird stuff. The second blue is going to go to me, because I need it, and Grandpa there in mid is getting dived, but he's actually going to pick up a kill, so that's okay. I'll level up Q, and then E, and then W, I think. And what I'm building, man, I don't know. I'm building the Spirit Stone here, or whatever it's called, just because it feels like you kind of need it. And then I wait with upgrading it. Probably don't have to upgrade it at all, actually. But you need mana regen. You need like the Morelos or the Chalice or anything. I'm going for Ganker on Kha'Zix. Luckily, he jumps on me, and I think he decides to kill me. Nice condemned follow-up from my ultimate. I'm just gonna, you know, juke him a little bit here because I'm feeling that he's going for me, and I can just avoid the damage. And Vayne picks up the kill. We're running duo AD here, so yeah, fun normals, you know. I do decide for the Morel Run Konono for max cooldowns with my Boots of Lucidity that I am gonna pick up. I'm gonna have 40% cooldown reduction, and man, Lissandra has some big cooldowns, man. Her Q is some sort of low cooldown, but I mean W, E, and R, all three big abilities, huge cooldowns on all of them. And I just, you know, it's not my playstyle to have sort of like a one-hit combo that either misses or fails, and then you need to back off for ages before you do anything else. But so I sort of like go for cooldowns. I don't know if it's the optimal. Again, guys, I'm not a pro Lissandra here. I played her mostly mid as well. So what do you know? What do you know? Please let me know how you build her. So what else? On a side note, yeah, I just came back from a little bit of an exam. I've been taking courses in Photoshop. And if you follow me on my social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you've probably seen some teasers of this already. I did decide to do something with like my YouTube and stuff, and I decided to make some cool stuff. I don't know, guys. Just follow me on those pages if you're interested in anything like that. I do also like upload the occasional real life photo or stuff like that. If you're at all interested, go and watch it. I don't know. Other than that, yeah, I'm sort of like back. I'm focusing this week on some content. I'm not going to spoil anything to what's up ahead, but rest assured, it's gonna be good. Take a sip of that coffee, you know? Yeah, let's do it.
There's no blue. Yes,
a nice ward here is gonna spot Victor. Nice stun. I'm gonna follow up with E, W, Q combo, picking up the kill. Nice shutdown. And I'm gonna head straight for top. I mean, Lissandra has strong ganks. I mean, her kit sets her up for good ganks, but the overall weakness in the jungle just doesn't make up for it, I feel like. And it's a bit unfortunate. Vayne is gonna go back, so I'm gonna hold this top and try and harass this Kha'Zix. I'm actually putting out decent damage on him, and he's out of mana, so he can't do much. He can't retaliate. And I'm actually like, what I should have done here is I should have died him. I had my ult, I could have baited him, and Vayne is almost there. Instead, I sort of like on the last minion here, I should have gone for him. Instead I don't, and like he backs out, and yeah, we just push up the turret instead. I go back, I buy, come back with a Morel Rononono, and the bottom is gonna get ganked by this Nautilus, and man, that ult combo is nasty. Twitch actually almost gets out. He does get out, that's crazy. This is a big mistake on my part. I could just walk up to them, instead I waste my E, and like I said, 14-second cooldown here, big cooldowns on that ability, and that is gonna make me unable to follow up on this Nautilus. I could have just walked up to her and used my combo, and maybe not even used my ultimate on Sona. Might have been redundant, I don't know. He's gonna flash for me. I'm actually able to flash out of that silence. I don't know how that happened, but you know, that's good. I should have followed up there. I should have gone in, but I pick up the kill on Nautilus. I had everything up. I could have gone in and binded him, but I don't know, man. It just feel like Victor's puts out a little bit more deeps than me, and I don't want to line myself up to that beam and get pwned. So I played it safe rather than sorry. So I guess that's fine. But yeah, before you get like nice cooldowns, you need to be really, really careful how you use your abilities, because when you use them, you're sort of like done. Here I do really like bad engage. I jump into Victor's thingy. I should not have followed that up. I just dodged the laser beam, and I mean that's fine. But yeah, you definitely want to like you really need to consider how you're using your abilities, because if you blow one of them on nothing, you're sort of like your potential just go beyond bad. So you really need to be careful. I'm sort of like sticking around because I do have my ultimate just now, and they are going to start this Drake. Twitch is going to stealth in again, so I'm like chilling here. I'm like, oh, should I do something? Yeah, let's see if we can pick up the kill. I do notice Twitch coming in. Victor is going to try and go for me here, so I'm going to use my E, follow up, burp, W, Q, and pick up the kill. Sync is picking that up and then running away. And he's actually going to die, but we stopped the Drake, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And I survive. So I'm going back now, and I pick up the Boots of Lucidity. And I also here go for like the Locket. Why? Well, look at our team, man. We have no tank. We only have Leona. So I go a little bit tanky. It's super weird, this build. Don't follow this build if you're gonna jungle Lissandra. Find your own way. But I do feel like cooldown and mana, again, is something that you do want to get. Here you're gonna see some strength with this E. You can really engage from a long distance, just like so. I should have ulted a Victor here, but I misclick and ult myself, which is really bad. But we're able to follow them up with a persistent slow and the flash secure there on Grandpa. Also, one thing that I don't really like with Lissandra, chasing down targets is great. You can really like line them up with a Q and get the persistent slow and everything. But I feel like, I guess that is the challenge, but I don't like it. So the line of sight on the Q, the line skill shot, if you will, doesn't work with the fact that a lot of the times you want to sneak up to them really close range in order to pull off your combo, right? That means it's going to be like sort of difficult to hit that Q. And yeah, that's probably just me being bad, and that's probably the challenge that a lot of people would enjoy on her. But for me, it's sort of like, I do not really like that. I don't know. It's yeah, it's different feels, I guess, depending on what you feel. And feeling is stuff, and I can feel stuff. While I'm feeling stuff, I'm getting killed. That's awesome. Take a sip of that coffee. Don't you guys love correct English? I sure as hell do. Alright, where's Planty? He's over there. He's actually standing getting some sun. We got summer coming up here in North Sweden, finally! My god. And there's a pink there, so Sync is gonna get pwned apparently. Or maybe there wasn't, he was just on fade time, I don't know. But nice engage on their part, nice counter engage. We're gonna follow that up by going right into their mist and trying to catch one of them out. We don't know where they have wards or anything, but there's a little laser beam. A laser beam. That's crazy. Alright, well Twitch is out of position. Look at this stun lock. Into ult, into E, into Seraph, into stuns, into freaking flash secure from Vayne. Alright, so that's that. Now notice when I've maxed my E and I have my cooldown boots and everything, I'm able to use the E again and catch up with this noob Sona. I didn't use my W, I think it was just coming up, and I didn't have to anyway, so that was cool. Nice snipe from Grandpa, picking up the kill with Seraph on the Victor, and we actually turn for Baron right here. We don't know if they have it warded, so it's sort of like a guess. We know that Kha'Zix was top, so we decided to back off since they're coming for us. They clearly had it warded. But I decide to stay because I see them all coming in here, and I want to look for an engage. And here it is. I should have ulted myself. And sort of like, you know, I wasn't focused, but it would still have caused a little bit more confusion, I think. But I mean, it's sort of cool. A little bit too much damage on Nautilus, but Grandpa picks up the kill. Now here's like a, I forget, weird team fight right here. It's so dragged out. So here comes Twitch, 2-on-1 on Nautilus. Are they gonna pick up the kill? Yes, they do. But here comes Victor. That's a lot of damage from that laser beam, as we're now gonna call it. A stun that Zinc almost walks into. He takes a lot of damage. They're sort of not good at engaging, disengaging. He has no idea of the Victor cooldown. He sort of like flashes out way too late. But then Leona comes in. Nice snipe from Grandpa there. Are they gonna pick up the Sona? It's gonna be close. She goes in with the, oh my god, the barrier though is gonna save him. The barrier that could have been used better in the first dive, or whatever it's called. You know, when I ganked mid, you probably saw that. You could have used that to survive the turret, maybe. But anyways, we get the ace, and then we, after that, we catch Sona when she was like out of position. Twitch just walks into my ultimate here, so that's just like a free kill on the AD carry. And I use my E to disengage, wait for cooldowns, get some deeps on here. Again, Nautilus being focused here, not optimal. Kha'Zix is right there, Vayne should focus him, and there it is. We pick up that ace, I think, and no one dies, no casualties. So that's great, picking up a free Baron. Awesome. Now I'm going for a Void Staff. Let's not talk about the build. Let's not do it. I think probably like a Rabadons would be better, or Zhonya's even if I want to get tanky. Here we get caught, so I decide to go in, ult myself, cause a bit of confusion, but again I melt, not again, I do melt very quickly. And we pick up a couple of kills, there's a triple, Serath, is there a penta coming in? There is 4, can we see 5? Can we see 5? Oh my god, so close, and he gets away. Well, what do you gotta do, Grandpa? You did not deserve that penta, obviously. Pushing out 2 turrets here, and then falling back. I have my Void Staff. Also, you're gonna see me not use my Locket in this game. My god, you've already seen that probably. It's so stupid. I don't use that item very often, so I'm not used to it. And I'm a big Nope Tart. I see it engage. Grandpa used his W, so I want to go in here. They're sort of like falling out because they have no idea where we are. And Vayne is gonna catch this Nautilus off guard. That's fine. I'm just gonna like freaking ult this Zona because I thought we wanted to burst her, and a bit of a waste of the ult. Maybe, but I mean, we pick up a couple of kills here, so that's fine. And look at me, flashing and using the Locket to survive. Isn't that pro? Take a sip of that coffee to celebrate. Can you pick up the Nautilus? Yes, there it is. So 4-4-0. 4-4-0. I think we actually picked up Twitch in the end there as well. But when we come back, they sort of made a, like a counter push, and they're going for Baron right now. Sona, however, is gonna get deleted because he face checked. That was not good. Grandpa Legendary, good job, sir, good job. So they're trying to stall. Vayne is moving along the bottom river trying to get up here, and look at that long range on Twitch and Serath. It's crazy. It's freaking insane. That's great. So we're sort of like forced them out of Baron, and now we're trying to like get it ourselves, but we're also looking to engage. There goes the pink, and we get vision, and Vayne, sort of like fails that condemn. That's unfortunate, but we're able to follow up anyways. I guess he wasn't expecting me to jump over the wall. Twitch just shows up foolishly trying to steal the Baron. Doesn't succeed, gets deleted. Grandpa gets the kill with an auto attack. That's always awesome when it happens on an AP. Gotta love it, man, gotta love it. Picking up Victor there, and we're just picking them off one by one now. We pick up one ace, we pick up another ace, and we're pushing right now for the win. Now, we should probably go back, but I noticed that my ult is up, and I asked Grandpa, and his ult is up as well. So I'm just gonna like say, let's go for it. So I'm going in, knocking him down, but since I saw Twitch there at the corner of my eye, I'm not going to use my ultimate until I get interaction of him using it on that and get freaking deleted. And I mean, that's just deadly combo, but they've sort of their team sort of like went in one by one, I should say, and we're able to like push for the win here, guys. I hope you did enjoy this commentary. Again, follow me on the social medias of your choice if you want. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links to that in the description. And yeah, if you did enjoy this commentary, guys, feel free to hit the like button. You can add it to your favorites and share it on Facebook and Twitter. I almost said that flawlessly. I almost said flawlessly. There's a big meta going on here. If you're new to my channel, check it out. Tons of League of Legends content on there, and subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future, guys. That's it. This has been Spazzy, and I am out. Dudes!